At the bottom of the deck, overall energy for your reading is that of the moon. Major Arcana card. So, I can see here that some of you are dealing with some endings this month. Maybe that's already started and began, the beginning of September, late August. I feel like there's a situation where you just felt trapped and you didn't know how to get out of it. You felt stuck. And so instead of taking any action, I think you kind of just went with it. I think you kind of went with the flow. You kind of waited to see what would happen. I want to say you took a more passive approach regarding this matter because honestly you didn't know how else to handle it. Well, whatever this situation is that's been bothering you, or maybe it's something you've carried for several months. I don't think it's something, that's just been recent. I think this is something maybe that's been a challenge for you, an obstacle for you in some aspect of your life, where again you've decided to take a more passive approach, hoping things will just turn out for the better or for the best. And we see that God, the universe, is stepping in and taking control of this situation. I feel like there's an ending to this situation for you, okay? And this is a new beginning. For some of you, this is regarding work. I feel like some of you may work with family, or the work environment seems like family. And this may be why it's challenging for you to let go. But I feel like your skills and talents are going to be recognized. Either they're going to be recognized somewhere new, or some of you are returning to an old employer. And I think this is good news for you either way. Another message here, if it's not regarding finances or employment, is for some of you, this may just, like I said earlier, I feel a family matter or a home matter where things have been really rocky, things have been really rough. I want to say maybe somebody lost their job and finances have been really hard and you've been worried about how you're going to make it through. But there's some type of surprising news that comes in. It's something positive, and it looks like at the end of the day, everything's going to be okay. We do have 2 10s, so there is certainly completions here of some kind. And with the moon card here, I feel like this is something a bit kind of like you suspected it was coming, but it's not something maybe you openly discussed. It's something you felt, it's something you feared, it's something you kind of battled with internally. There's a message here for somebody, if you have a child who maybe is suffering from mental or emotional kind of issues. I see that maybe you've had a hard time getting the appropriate kind of help or finding the right kind of help that's best suited for your child. And I see here that maybe finances are a problem, or finances are an issue when it comes to this. And if not finances, then it's really just about finding the right personnel or the right clinical staff. But by the end of this month, you're finding the right person. You're finding who you need, and this person's going to be very beneficial. I gotta pull some cards on this now, because there's so many ways I could take this, but I kind of want to pull some clarifying cards and see what other messages may come through. I do want to say that this is a general message, so it's not going to apply to everyone. So for some of you, this may be a situation where there's talk of reuniting with somebody from the past. We do have the Six of Cups here on the bottom row. I feel like if that's the case, it's coming in towards the end of September. Maybe you're beginning to hear from this person now, but there's an attraction here. Okay, now if you're a male looking for a female, maybe you're the one reaching out. And if you're the female Sagittarian, then I think somebody's reaching out to you to reunite with you. And this is somebody from the past. The old woman represents someone from the past. I want to look at the Moon card. Maybe some of you decided to take a break from something and you're picking it up again in the month of September. Could be a relationship, could be a job, could be an idea or a business venture, could be a creative endeavor. I can see that too here this month. Sweetheart, yeah. Oh, somebody has a big secret. That's what this Moon card is saying. There's a big secret here. Somebody has a secret crush. A strong secret crush or love. Can I just say, I kind of feel like this is forbidden a little bit. Like there's something forbidden. It's like forbidden fruit. I really feel that here. Maybe you feel like this person is forbidden fruit for you because you ended things in the past. Now I know this is supposed to be a general reading, guys, but this is what, the cards are coming up with. This is coming up with love. If I was to read this without love and just strictly in another sense, this could just be emotionally with the Ace of Cups, having or wanting a new start or wanting a new beginning with something that you love, something you're passionate about, something from your past. On the Moon card, it's saying here that maybe you're secretly afraid, that you're going to fail. You got to have faith that everything's going to work out. But that may apply to some of you. But I really am feeling more love about this. Let me look at the Ten of Swords, though. I mean, the Ten of Swords is smack dab in the middle. I think you feel like this is, whatever this is, it's done. Can't do this anymore because in the past it made you feel trapped. It made you feel like you didn't have a choice or that you weren't sure what was the right path. There is somebody wanting to have a conversation with you, okay? And maybe this is family. Maybe it's not romantic at all. Maybe this is a mother. This could be a mother or a grandmother, You could be the younger generation person, and they may want a reunion with you. If you're not getting along with someone in your family, it may be that someone wants to reunite with you and have a serious conversation with you about mending your relationship. But they're expecting a happy outcome. They're expecting that you're going to receive them well, or they're expecting that you can honestly mend your relationship and be happy again. But I kind of feel like because this is on the Ten of Swords, I don't know. Part of me feels like you are afraid to trust this person again because they've stabbed you in the back so many times and they left you out in the cold too. You have the Five of Pentacles right next to that. Let me look at the Six of Cups, Messenger, Room, and the Lord card. So I think, Messenger, that's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to be getting a message. This is a clear indicator you're going to get an official message from somebody from the past because it's on the Six of Cups. The Room card talks about secrets, and this mirrors what we see here in the Moon card. Secrets, intimacy, just things that we're not openly expressing. And it's coming from someone of authority, maybe an older person, or it's coming from a male. Let me look at the Three of Pentacles. This is the outcome card right here. I think you are, at the end of the day, going to agree to hear this person out at the very least. Okay? I think you're going to do that, and I don't see a problem with that. But I think what it is going to do is it's going to remind you of the pain that they did cause you. Okay? Because you're reminded of what's been left behind and the joy that was there, that, you remember having to leave this, and you remember having sorrow, because this person was someone that you truly valued. I feel like for some of you, this is a family member, a mother. For some of you, this is somebody maybe you were in a very committed relationship with, where you have a strong, history with. And it's this person returning. This person's coming back. This person wants another chance, I feel. I want to say, though, the sorrow card, I think this person is making a lot of promises, okay? And I think they do genuinely want this with you. But I would be very careful, because the outcome card here is the sorrow card. So I kind of feel like don't repeat the cycle. We do have 2 tens saying this is over. It's been over, maybe. Let me look at the 10 of Cups at the top. And I think the 4 of Swords down here is really kind of telling you, take your time. The problem you feel mentally trapped and not sure how to handle this situation properly is because you're not taking the time to really giving yourself the time to contemplate it. Give yourself time to really think about it. And don't listen to anyone else's opinion. Do what you feel is best and right for you. So there was maybe a break in the obviously, there was a break in the family. Whether it was your spouse, you were married. I'm sorry, my sleeves are driving me crazy. Whether you were married and it was a spouse, or it was an actual, family member, mother, father, sibling, aunt. I feel like whomever this person was, though, they were a genuine gift to you. They were someone you were very faithful and loyal to, and you saw them as a really important person in your life, And because this situation didn't turn out the way you had hoped, it did bring a lot of sadness. Okay? But I think for some of you, I want to say this breakup was recent or more recent. For some of you, this has been a long time. This has been a while since you've broken up with this person, but maybe you've healed from it, but you still remember the pain. Like you've healed, but you don't trust the person. You've been there, done that. And for some of you, this was recent enough that you're still healing. And this person tries to come back, and you're uncertain. But like I said, by the end of the month, I think you're going to hear them out. At least hear them out. And the outcome, I can't say. I think it's going to be different for all of you. But like I did say, I do think there's something here about a cycle. Don't repeat the cycle. I think they're going to promise you something, and it's not going to be what they promise. Okay? Whenever I have the Justice card, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Cups in one reading, that's a pretty nice reading. I have to say, I think that somebody's coming in, can be an earth sign, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm really getting strong earth. We have the Empress, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Sun. I'm going to tell some of you right now, be careful, because you might find out unexpectedly that you're pregnant this month. I feel like whom that message applies for, this is very positive news. I think you're very happy about it. So for those whom that does apply, congratulations. I just think it's very unexpected. But I think ultimately you're happy about it. I see somebody coming in for you. And this person, it's like, this is soulmate. And not only because I have the 2 of Cups am I saying that. I'm saying it because above that, we have the Hierophant, Justice. We have the Ace of Cups, the Sun, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Chariot. We have 2 4s, which guarantee stability. So I feel like, this is pretty kind of cut and dry for me. I think you guys are meeting somebody this month that really ignites your fire, and I feel like this is somebody, I gotta say Libra too here. I want to say Libra or an earth sign, but this is someone that kind of sweeps you off your feet. And I think that this is someone ultimately, I mean, it's just beautiful. We have the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, and the Sun right here in one row. This is like happy home, moving into, a happy place. You feel like you're really moving forward when it comes to love and romance and relationships. This is what you've been waiting for. The Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been holding out for with the Four of Pentacles. With the Ace of Wands, this is high attraction. I think either your partner is going to be highly attractive or you both are going to have a lot of attraction towards one another. And I have to say, for some of you, I feel like this is like a hurry up and let's get married, like we've known each other for 6 weeks, we're getting married kind of energy. I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, this is the singles reading and we have marriage all over the place. We have mother all over the place. We have things coming to fruition. We have the 10, which is completion. What are we completing? What are we getting? Well, we're getting the happy home, the family, the children, the white picket fence. That's what the 10 of Cups is all about. This is beautiful. I don't see anything bad about this reading. There's nothing that I could say, look out for or anything, which is great. I just think this comes in when you least expect it. I'll say that. And I think, if you're invited out this month, especially if it's something to do with the arts, like going to a museum or going to an art gallery, or if it's something to do with just enjoying yourself, I would definitely go, because I think that's where you're going to meet this person. I think that, the only thing I could say to you as a suggestion is don't sit at home, because I see that may be tempting to you at some point in this month. But I think definitely when you're out and about, I think will you meet this person.